Just a moment ago, we showed you a live picture from the town of Palm Beach, and I don't know if you noticed, but there was someone in the water there.
I couldn't believe it.
No.
Goodness, we were showing you that picture. We'll go back to that. But Erica Rako, she is in Palm Beach telling us what they are doing. Evacuations mandatory underway and some preparations. Erica, what are you learning the latest here?
Well, Cheyenne and Eric, that person you saw in the water was actually right here behind us. They were surfers. There's two of them. And I can tell you, as a girl who's born and raised in Florida, I've never left. So I've lived through many of these storms. I'm hesitant, but it's truthful to say that I'm surprised these are the first surfers we've seen today, because we know when these storms come, we have these people who just completely ignore the warnings and go for it. And yes, they're still out there. I'm not sure if you can see them still, but the surf in the last hour or so has kicked up. It's gotten much more windy. We can show you the palm trees. That's always a good indication of how windy it is out here. We are on Palm Beach Island, and you're right, this area is one of several in Palm Beach County that is under a mandatory evacuation order. So they have to be out by 11 a.m., about an hour and a half. And I'll tell you what, for a town that's under a mandatory evacuation order, there are quite a few people still out here walking around, taking pictures, and I've run into more people who have said they are choosing to stay rather than go. I also got to catch up with a police officer who said those people are on their own. They're risking it because if they have an emergency situation, police and fire are not going to respond out here unless it is a dire situation. And of course, that will depend on what the conditions are outside at the time. We've talked to several people. Here's what one of them had to say about weathering Hurricane Matthew.
First of all, I got to get my run in, and but you know, we're always cautious. You never know with Mother Nature, so we're hoping for the best, preparing for the worst.
Do you think a lot of people are going to heed the mandatory evacuation on the island?
I think now people are finally taking it seriously. As of a day or two yesterday, before, I don't think it was so serious. It hasn't happened in a while, but now I think so.
And so definitely mixed reactions here. You know, there are people out here also walking around, but they say they'll be gone by 11 o'clock this morning. That one particular gentleman that I spoke with, he actually works at the Breakers. And if you're familiar with Palm Beach, a very infamous hotel in this area, just a couple minutes up the road, we're along Ocean Boulevard here, equivalent to our A-Wood A. And he says that yesterday the staff was called in to help pack up any guests who were already checked into the hotel. They called in a slew of buses, and everybody was evacuated. The Breakers shut down at 8 o'clock last night, and they are not planning to reopen until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Now, we're going to swing around just a little bit. I want to show you across the street. Ocean Boulevard is lined with these condo buildings. Houses are a little further inland. And I'd say it's about half and half of these units that have boarded up and put their shutters up. Of course, we know a lot of these people are probably seasonal. We did catch up with one person on the other side of this building who had help in there in the past hour getting their shutters up before they do leave town. But that's pretty much all that's going on here in Palm Beach. Also, one more thing I want to mention, the lifeguard stands were pulled off the sand yesterday. They've been tied down to palm trees, so no lifeguards out here. Obviously, the beach is closed and those surfers are swimming and surfing at their own risk. But we'll be here the next few hours as this evacuation is actually in effect. 11 o'clock is when the local governments have said everybody needs to be off the island, and we shall see how it goes. Cheyenne and Eric?
Yeah, Erica, evacuations are said to be mandatory, but clearly they are not enforced. The surfers obviously willing to put their own lives at risk there, but what about other people there on Palm Beach, the island there? Are they taking these warnings seriously? We saw the parade of cars, the backups in Brevard County last night, people getting out of town. Are you seeing any sort of similar backups where you are?
Not at all. We spent several hours near one of the main bridges. There are 3 ways to get on and off Palm Beach Island, and there's literally no traffic. At least that was the case early this morning. The bridges are going to remain open, I'm told by police. They're locked down so boats cannot pass through, but they're going to remain open. The only time that police are going to really be controlling traffic is after the storm passes, and only people who live on the island are going to be allowed on and off until they're able to secure homes and assess all of the damage. I did run into a group of 3 guys who had just gotten in town from Kentucky. They work for a power company there, and they were deployed down to Florida to help with Hurricane Matthew, specifically Palm Beach. They were actually first sent, they told me, to St. Lucie County and then moved down a little bit further south. So they were out here taking pictures, and they say they have been warned that their help will certainly be needed after the storm.
And Erica, we were talking earlier about the Breakers Hotel, them closing down, what, 8 o'clock yesterday, evacuating. What about other businesses in that area, in that community? Are you seeing the same? Are they following suit or trying to stay open?
Yeah, right over the bridge to the west of the island is downtown West Palm, a big area, and all of the stores and restaurants there are closed. Last night when we were out and about, there was one restaurant off Clematis Street that had its shutters up but was still open. We only found one group of people in there eating dinner. So restaurants, stores are all closed down. The people we have out here on the beach now are people taking pictures, taking video. You know what, a lot of these people don't live on the island. They just tell me they came out to see what's going on. Like this gentleman, do you mind if I bring you in and just ask you what brings you here?
You know, curiosity. We've seen a bunch of hurricanes down here. I lived through a bunch of them. I actually lived through one back in Jersey back in the 70s. We had to evacuate and go to the school. But I personally think, from watching the Weather Channel, this is going to be the worst hurricane to ever hit Florida. And if anybody doesn't heed the warnings to evacuate, he's retarded. Excuse my French.
So you'll be gone by 11 a.m.
Yeah, I'm out. My car's packed. I'm going back. I live by the old key lime in Lantana. And I'm packed and ready to go. I'm just waiting for everybody to get up. I have a daughter up in New York with my granddaughter. She's about 10 months old. I told her to stay there, do not fly back, put the baby in harm's way. But it's really bad. We got a good couple of feeder bands coming in. We're about to get very wet. Shout out to the Bronx and all the New Yorkers.
Thank
here.
you.
Bronx,
All right, so Cheyenne and Eric, we are live in West Palm Beach Island. Back to you.
People are in good moods. At least he has a safety plan, right, to evacuate and get out by 11.